Now, and I was just talking to my woman today about this, right? I fuck with my girl because she bring that feminine energy to the situation.
Got to love it.
But why is it that I'm noticing that the females go harder than the niggas? It's a transformation.
Yeah.
I deal with more harder females than I do with niggas. Like, it's like males then turn into the bitches.
Yeah.
And the bitches then turn into the niggas. What is your thought about that?
I mean, that's a great analysis, my brother. Especially when you're a top level, ultra alpha type individual with your shit together, a woman gonna resonate and understand that. They're not gonna be in competitive mode against that. They're gonna be in submissive and feminine mode. So what a guy is always trying to outdo and try to compete with a nigga he know he can't even compete with, brother. Right. You know goddamn well you can't f with me on no level of human existence, sir. Why are you trying to go against me? You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. But they would try to always compete on Me Too type. How Me Too, nigga? What you got going on to compare this, bastard? But a woman's gonna understand that, bow down and commit, and she's gonna grow with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter the guys around, they're not gonna wanna join the tribe. They're gonna be the lion of the pride. You know, a lion is gonna be one with all the they don't want to just join up with you. And nigga, you can eat too. So a woman understands that. She's going to appreciate that. She's going to give you everything she got because she knows this is my king. Whatever I can do to elevate him more is going to make it better for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And you get that right woman that got that right energy like that, boy, your life is royal.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can never go wrong with a woman that understands you strong.
Absolutely.
I promise you that.
Absolutely.
She gonna do whatever it takes. And nigga, if you fall, guess who's gonna pick you up?
Absolutely.
The one that was right there, that know all your moves, that believes in you, she gonna give you everything to get back up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just different because a guy do that, they just sitting there trying to freeload, and once you fall off or you shaky, they gonna try to break off like, damn, this nigga, man, I thought he gonna make sure I'm good.
Right.
He can't even handle this shit. I gotta do me, man.
Right.
Run off on understandings, you know what I mean? And then you don't want to give him too much because he might, you know what I'm saying, like really take the sauce and run off. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And see, that's why I want to give a huge shout out to all the beautiful women that's holding their man down because, you know what I mean, what would we be without strong women? You know, I mean, somebody like me gonna be great with or without you, but to bring that extra, man, it's a blessing.
Yeah, we can't underestimate that. Like the women who know me for real, they know how I am. I might sound like this on the internet, but if you just skim through and just catch the viral, you missing the real elements of glory I give them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna never degrade a woman that's coming with that energy, that's gonna submit and have her own attitude, that's gonna add to the pot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make her own pot too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But no, your pot is the bigger pot, so she's gonna put into that.
Yeah.
That's what we doing here. You know I'm $100 million nigga. What you gonna do with that little 100,000 you got? You better throw it over here.
Right. You better put it in the
And you
pot.
gonna be well taken care of. You think I'm gonna disrespect you when you help me for my glory? Never do that.
Nah, for sure.
So women that respect that, understand that, we gonna always give them glory.
Nah, for sure.
That's working out. That's in that eating the good foods and all that, burning the incense, got the crystals, goddamn sage in the house type. We want all them understandings.
Right. And you know, what do you feel about like females who don't bring nothing to the table and expect everything?
It's blasphemy to me. Like, in what demographic of human like parameters do you think you can sit around somebody who put their life on the line, their time on the line? They got family, friends, moms, brothers, sisters. They known their whole entire life. I met you 1 month ago, and you think you're going to come to my home and get whatever you want for doing nothing but getting by the God himself?
Come on.
By the nigga that's give you the best and the best in intangible understandings you ever existed in your soul before?
Yeah.
Why am I? It doesn't make any sense. So it's like, it's totally like, it's like, I don't know, it's like a TV with the static. I can't even understand it. It's just like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't be around me. I can't understand it. You know what I'm saying?
See, and I got a question for you. I thought about this, right? Because you just put on a very important part. Okay, here's a scenario.
Let's hear that.
Who comes first in the household?
Right.
Man, the woman, or the kids?
Man all day. If this house is burning down, you better save me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you know it's only one of me. I'm one of them ones, right?
Right.
I'm the love of your life. There is no more me, right? You can't make another me, right?
Right.
We could make some more kids. Sorry to say. If them kids burn down, I got enough sack in here to make 10 more kids. You can't just make another me. And you believe I'm the glory, I'm your soulmate. Hey, save me. Them niggas burn up. We gonna make some more.
Come on.
Don't let me in that. I'm the nigga that's gonna create the whole earth.
Right.
I'm the one.
You the one that's making it happen.
Man.
And this is the thing, too,
simple as that.
And this is my thing. I gotta provide, right? I gotta protect you with my life, right?
Got to.
Why the fuck would I come second in anything?
That's right.
I gotta damn near put it on the line for you. If Robert's coming here, I gotta put it on the line.
I have to.
Right. It ain't gonna be, baby, ain't gonna do so. I gotta go handle that as a man.
And you want me to.
Right.
You should push me out there, as you should.
Right.
That's my occupation.
So, because it was funny because I had a conversation with my moms and she was like, yeah, but girls, you know, they gonna push the kid first. I'm like, well, that can't be me in my household.
No, they got to go.
Because at the end of the day, I'm the one making this happen. And at the end of the day, a kid got to know they role in place within the household.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's us, then them kids.
Right.
What you talking about? Like,
right.
Any girl already been with me, they always tell me that if we had kids, like, she gonna be jealous of the kid because she want to be first over the kid. And you is.
Right.
Like, hey, man, I ain't got no kids, so I don't know. I guess I might have something, I change my life around. I don't know. I can't picture that. I made you. It's like a dog to me. Not the same, but hey, I get in a dog. Quick. I done had plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got this fucker. He belong to me.
Right, absolutely.
I can do with it or without it.
Absolutely.
But me, if I'm gone, what the dog gonna do?
Absolutely.
What? My dog in the crib right now in my cage, chilling. If I don't come back home, what's gonna happen? Simple as that.
Yeah.
Look at me. You gonna say that? For.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. You're absolutely right about that. Because like I said, I feel like when it come down to it, people got to understand that. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times these cats be in relationships and the woman be running them and the kid come first and all this. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm not finna put all this shit on the line and then thinking I come second in my household, which I pay the bills around this motherfucker. Right. It don't work that way.
It could never.
And it can never work in no universe of existence unless you are what, like most of these is bitches.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Pure bitch. Yeah. Pure unfiltered bitch.
Right.
So I just like, it always go back when who's the prize. It's just like a woman should want your man to be the prize. If I'm bigger, stronger, more money, smarter, funnier, all this shit, how the f*** you don't want me to be the trophy of the family? You're with me?
Right.
We're winning together. I'm the A side.
Right.
I'm 1A, you 1B. What is the problem here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for a nigga like me, baby, you know goddamn well you ain't beat me in no demographic of life, so what are we even discussing here?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, so what are we, where? Show me. You're not.
Right.
You're not in the gym more than me. You're not drinking the green juice. You ain't eating the sea moss. You know what I'm saying? You wake up 5 in the morning getting in cold plunge. You hear me? You ain't up all night cutting up and coming up with this shit for these podcasts and streaming and putting this everywhere, working on these partnerships. That's going to get us 100 million.
Right.
So how the f*** you don't want me to be the one?
Right.
You with me, ain't you? Or you against me? You trying to compete with me?
Right.
Why are you so concerned if I'm the one?
Right.
Hell is your problem. I'm going to look at you kind of crazy.
Right.
You should put me up there where I need to be and keep me up there. That's your job.
Absolutely.
Because you're with me.
Absolutely.
What the f*** is you talking about? So,
absolutely.
Like, it's just a misconception of these women that want these simps and these lames to put them on a pedestal because they never had that in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
She don't move me, I move the.
Yeah, and then also, too, it just be like, women be talking, oh, I'm the prize. How?
Just give me a reason.
How? How are you the prize?
I make the kids. Yo, you can't make no kid without me, nothing to you.
Absolutely.
What you talking about? Right. So how you make what? Because you pushed it out.
And also, I can go another and have another kid.
And I can have 100 of them. I can have 100 today. You have one, you shut down. So who more important?
Exactly.
Who more important?
Right.
You incubate one little human. I can make 100 today.
And let's keep it real. Females these days only got to show ass and twerk a little bit to get some money. When you a man of this stature, you had to be really cut from this.
You had to go to war for this, man.
You got to be cut. You got to really be cut up here.
Right.
Females showing a little ass and titties.
Know what type of person you got to be? Like, I don't even go out, right? But what type of man you got to be to walk up and cut the line and get in free into a club or shit like that? Right. Know what level of a nigga you really got to be? But what type of level of you just got to have her ass out?
Right, that's
you know what I'm saying? Little BBL pumped up with the extra mutagen dripping out the back of that.
Right. And then it's just like, and then a female meet a high rank nigga like me or yourself and think that it's the same thing.
Ain't the same thing.
Baby, I had to work for this. I had to go against lions,
for sure,
sharks,
everything,
bears, everything to get to this point. You just had to show a little ass, baby. We not the same. You know what I mean? And that's why they say 95% of the women want to with niggas that's making
5%. We got them all,
right.
And they can say like the type of guy that they're looking for, but the guy that they're describing is not the guy they want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have them characteristics you really want. Mm-hmm. So when you do get that type of guy, you ain't gonna stay with him because he ain't gonna have that bravado that you need. You know what I mean?
And let's be real. These don't know what to do with niggas, the niggas like us. And let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? You don't know what to do with a nigga like me. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck about your none of that. I'm well disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I got my together. I don't need you for nothing. Yeah. Everything's taken care of in my life, and I can also get any that I want. So it's just
easy.
Like it's easy.
So I had on my other podcast, it went kind of viral, right? Because it was talking about because my co-host asked me, like, because when a chick that's all we doing, right? We are just ain't nothing else going on. You ain't my girl. We ain't went on no dates or nothing. She was like, so you don't do nothing for them? You don't get them their Uber or, get them food? For what?
Right.
For one, they're coming to get the best dick they ever got in their life. So why am I going out my way to do anything for her? Right. She getting the benefit of me.
Absolutely.
Simple and plain. So it was like astonished, like I'm not doing everything for this or random. If it's my woman or even a girl I've been out on some dates that's casual like that, of course she gonna be pretty much cool. We're gonna do some cool shit. But if you just coming over and why would I be concerned about your existence?
Right. You know what this is.
Right.
Right. And then Slink, when you get with a nigga with status, they just want to come over there and give you something so they can go talk to their friends about it.
That's the blessing.
You know what I mean? Most people is okay with looking like you the part instead of being the part. Right. So rather they fuck with you and say, all right, I'm this nigga da-da-da, and they go around, they talking about it. Right. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's the most annoying shit to fly somewhere, right? Yeah. And she taking pictures everywhere. Like, baby, get used to this moment, baby. Like, this is normal.
Catch it when you catch it. Like, you can't jump in the whip, but first thing trying to get the ass and sign. You can't come in first thing get the view of the condo. You know what I mean? Like, relax. Right. Damn. Or I hate when you catch them, they did it off guard. Well, you ain't know, like, you see their story later. Yeah. Like, damn, put all that on your story of my shit. Right. I don't even show that part.
Right. Real
like,
talk.
Damn,
real
you
talk.
was my wait, huh?
Damn, real talk. That's the most annoying shit in the world. I hate that shit, bro. Like,